Good day, ma'am. I'm John Paul Indong with Orlando Latimbang. We are discussing about the different type of servers. So types of servers is first is database server, application server, print server, internet server, and the transaction server. Next is the database server. Database management system or DBMS can be divided into three primary components. The database engine does all the selecting, sorting, and updating. Currently, most DBMS combine the interface and engine on each user's computer. So, ang database server kay isa siya ka server nga nagagamit og database application nga nagahatag og data services sa ubang mga computer programs. Example sa application sa data server is ang kanang Microsoft SQL server. Application server. An application server is a server program that resides in the server computer and provides the business logic for the application program. The server can be a part of the network, more precisely the part of the distributed network. Application servers are mainly used in web-based applications that have a three-tier architecture. First tier, second tier, and third tier. The application server is second to middle tier of the three-tier architecture. In other words, application servers are now an integral part of the three-tier architecture. So ang application server kay isa siya ka server nga nag-host sa mga apps o software nga magamit sa isa ka developer sa pag-interface sa program sa usa ka application. So ang example app is ang IBM WebSphere. Next is Web Information Server. These types of servers employs HTML templates and scripts to generate pages incorporating values from the database in them. These types of servers are stateless servers. So ang web information kay isa siya ka system of information nga nagahimo sa mga document ug uban nga mga web access. Example dia is ang Gmail, Yahoo, and uban pa. So next is ang component server. The main purpose of this server is to provide database access and transaction processing services to software and components, including DLLs, Corba, and Java Beans. First, it provides environment for server-side components. Second, it provides access to database and other services to the component. So, ang component server is siya ang naga-allow sa mga developers nga naga-build sa mga apps. So, ang example is ang Microsoft ASP.NET Core. So, next is Active Application Server. This type of server supports and provide a rich environment for server-side logic expressed as subject, rules, and components. These types of servers are most suitable for dealing with base, e-commerce, and decision processing. So, ang active application server is isa siya ka modern form of platform middleware. Print server. Print server provides shared access to printers. Print service can run on a file server or on one or more separate print server machines. So, ang print server is server siya nga gikan sa computer padulong sa printer. So So example app ana is ang direct print and mobility print o uban pa. Next is ang transaction server. Microsoft Transaction Server or MTS is an integral part of Windows NT and is installed by default as part of the operating system in NT5. It is a service in much the same way as Internet Information Server or the file and print services that we now take for granted. In other words, it is a part of the system that is available in the background whenever one of our application requires it. So ang transaction server kay isa siya ka specialized type of server nga naga-manage og operation sa software-based transaction processing.
Internet server. An internet server is a specially computer connected to the internet user across the world for sharing of information. The server is built up with high quality components and is stored in data center to ensure better internet connectivity. There are 10 types of internet servers. Number 1, file server. It manages requests from client for files stored on the server's local disk. A central file server permits groups and users to share and access data in multiple ways. Number 2, DNS server or domain name servers is an internet-wide distributed database system that documents and distributes network-specific information, such as the associated IP address for a host name and vice versa. Number 3 is a mail server. A mail server is the most efficient way to receive and store electronic mail messages for community of users. A central mail server runs 24 hours a day. The mail server can also provide a global email directory for all community and organization users, as well as email gateway and relay servers for all other mail servers. Number 4, Gopher server. Gopher is an internet application that uses multiple Gopher server to locate image, application, and file stored on various servers on the internet. Gopher offers menu choices to prompt user for information that interests them and then establishes the necessary network connection to obtain resource. Number 5, News server. Usenet News as a worldwide discussion system consisting of thousands of news groups organized into hierarchies by subject. Number 6, Web server. The World Wide Web, WW, is a very popular source of information of the internet. Web browser present information to the user in hypertext format. When the user select a word or phrase, that web page author has established as a hypertext link. When web browser queries another web server file to move to another web page related to the link. Number 7, FTP server, File Transfer Protocol. FTP is an internet-wide standard for distribution of files from one computer to another. The computer that stores files and make them available to others is a server. Number 8, chat server. Chat server, some organizations choose to run a server that will allow multiple users to have real-time discussion, called chats on the internet. Most chat servers allow the creation of private chat rooms where participants can meet for private discussion. The number 9, caching server. A caching server is employed when the number of accesses of the internet is to be restricted. A caching server sits fulfill client request. Once the client request is sent, it is intercepted by the caching server. The caching server maintains a library of files that have been requested and are sent passed by users on the network. If the caching server has the requested information in its cache, the servers return the information without going out to the internet. The last is number 10, proxy server. A proxy server is designed to restrict access to information on the internet. If, for example, the organization does not want to its users to have access to pornographic materials, a proxy server can be configured to refuse to pass the request the intended internet server. And thank you.